goosebumps and stir the soul. Emotions, yes, the powerful and the poignant. But also the improbable and impossible. The wondrous allure of what was and what could still be. We smile, knowing now that this game has not abandoned us. No, this game is with us always, ready to break free when the world awakens in the spring.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Tulsa Drillers and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Felipe Castro, the Puerto Rican southpaw, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Soto, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. Line hard toward right center.
Turn, pick up the ball.
And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Hard.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in, Chris Taylor. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Now a snap throw to first and a dive, but he's back in there. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Castro ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-2, here it comes. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Drillers lead it 2-0. Into the box now, Andrew Soto. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Soto ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big under.
Standing in, Tommy Cons. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him.
Ready now, Andrew Soto. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now at the plate, Andrew Soto.
Now batting.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day.
Stepping into the box, Guillermo Fernandez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Soto. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And it's fouled away. Pollock aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Another 0-2 home. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Andrew Soto will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field is 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Digging in, Tom Taylor. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Tom Taylor.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ground to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
18-7 this evening. The Tulsa Drillers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Ryan Palin gets his 22nd win to lead the staff. Felipe Castro struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. It's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Tulsa Drillers and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ezra Mateo is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Andrew.
Stepping up now, Andrew Soto, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jesus Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 0-2 delivery. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first two guys in the batting order.
Now in the box, Kevin Sandoval. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kevin Sandoval.
Ground to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Tulsa's out in front here, 1-0. Striding in once again,
Leading
Andrew Soto.
The third baseman, Andrew Soto.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the fourth inning opens with the leadoff single.
Squirted up that ball.
Stepping up to the plate, Hanley Ramirez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Ramirez.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Ruiz moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Thomas Ruiz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ruiz.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now that's popped up. Taylor moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. On to first, and they get the double play. Now batting, Andrew Soto. He singled his last time up.
Andrew Soto.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they move on top 4-0.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Andrew Soto will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run. That's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Drillers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ryan Palin wins for a team-leading 23rd time. Bobby Turner closes the door for the save, his 29th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
stands our final line score. First for the victorious Drillers, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball.
Frisco
Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Tulsa Drillers and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Sam Mendel, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Soto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
So striding in, Andrew Soto, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Ready to take his hacks again, Andrew Soto, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Tochi racing back. Still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Andrew Soto will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First offering on its way. Fouled off. 0-1 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Tochi on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Tom Taylor. He singled his last time up.
Tom Taylor.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Soto is there. And there are 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew Soto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Soto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Talk about auspicious beginnings. That's the way to start an inning, folks. Drives it into the gap at right center, and you see when it rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are a lot of ways to score from third with no outs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Taylor.
Soto, the runner at third with no outs. This is line to left. Castro is there. Let's see if they try it. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
15-0 the final in this one. The Tulsa Drillers hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Delman Ament earns win number 7 on the season. Sam Mendel couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Rich Denson takes the rare 3-inning save, his 5th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Tulsa Drillers and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Giancarlo Ibarra, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Now at the plate, Andrew Soto. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Andrew Soto.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line, but a foul ball. The 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Escalona sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team.
Now to the plate, Andrew Soto. He flew out in his last at bat.
Andrew Soto.
From the stretch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
So two men are on with one man out, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. The 3-2 pitch, and he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Here's Hanley Ramirez.
The first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
3-2 with the bases loaded. Soft liner to the right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew Soto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Andrew Soto will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Line hard down the line in right. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Another one sent foul. Wendelken playing here in his age 26 season. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, and a 2-seam fastball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler's under it. 1 out.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Tulsa Drillers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Rolando Connor earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Bobby Turner wraps it up for the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Drillers, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, a battle of 2 first-place squads between the Tulsa Drillers and the Midland Rockhounds. The Drillers have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Pablo Lucero, the Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Soto. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Andrew Soto.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Escalona racing back. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
So stepping in, Elmer Sosa. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. The Drillers lead it 2-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Andrew Soto, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Sent on the ground out to second. Joseph over to his left. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So striding forward now, Andrew Soto, and their runners at the corners now.
Soto.
He's set, and the pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Runners are at first and third with none out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first out. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Great job there by this power hitter, known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Andrew Soto will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Escalona is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Tulsa's out in front here, 4-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Soto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Andrew Soto.
He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the runner is in from second. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
Good job.
Yeah, if you've got men in scoring position, this is the guy you want stepping up to the plate, Matty. 2 more ribbies there, bringing his total to 5 in this game.
Digging in to try it again, Hanley Ramirez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Hanley Ramirez.
Two, here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Drillers lead it 6-0.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Tulsa jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brock Stewart earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Drillers, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Tulsa Drillers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Delman Ament will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on.
He's out. 3. Out. Out.
At the plate, Andrew Soto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Andrew Soto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Oh, one pitch on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pollock is off of first with 2 away. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. Pollock blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield, and he is in there. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A man on third with 2 down. Slapped hard the opposite way. Wood is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Tulsa's out in front here, 1-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrew Soto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Next will be the designated hitter. Chris Taylor hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Valdez will take it himself for the first out of the inning. In now, Hanley Ramirez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pollock at second. Soto at first. 1 gone. On he pops it up, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, D-roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Thomas Ruiz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Rocky Gale the next to
Now
dig
batting,
in.
catcher, Rocky Gale.
The 1-1 home.
Dig,
Fly
dig, dig,
ball
dig.
into straightaway left. Duff is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Drillers lead it 4-0. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Soto. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Ready for another chance, Andrew Soto, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with... So standing in, Andrew Soto, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Wood ranging back at the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Settling in now, Geronimo Macias starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of the new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Tulsa Drillers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Delman Ament earns his 8th victory of the season. Brian Valdez couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Drillers, 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Tulsa Drillers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. David Chen, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Leading off the inning, Andrew Soto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Andrew Soto.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled away. Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, that kid, way to hit the baseball.
So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Chris Taylor.
And he'll snap one over to first. A dive, but he's back. Soto gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And here now is Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped up. Macias is there. 2 down. On to first, a double play. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We've played 2 full. So coming to the plate, Andrew Soto. He reached on a single in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Ready for another shot now. Alejandro Manzanillo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Center fielder Alejandro Manzanillo.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Into the box, Andrew Soto.
Third baseman Andrew Soto.
First pitch on its way. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Manzanillo going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready once again, Andrew Soto. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Pick up the ball.
And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
Bag.
Pollock isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He comes across to score as they close the gap to 3 now.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Naturals lead it 7-4. At the plate, Alejandro Manzanillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Porter McCauley earns his 5th winner of the year. David Chen was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.
No errors. They left.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Tulsa Drillers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Rolando Connor gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks, lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
Digging in, Andrew Soto. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Soto.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Striding in, Hanley Ramirez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Soto leads off second with nobody out. A bouncer to the left side. To his left. Duff. And that's the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Digging in now, Thomas Ruiz. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Ruiz.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate, Rocky Gale, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swinging a soft liner.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the...
Stepping in, Andrew Soto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Digging in once again, Andrew Soto. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now here's the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone. Solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Striding into the box, Andrew Soto. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. Around second. He's on his way to third. Soto ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Coming to the plate now, Matthew Duff. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
Duff.
The 1-2. Ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect.
Standing in, Pedro Leon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a liner. Oh, and he misses it. A throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And that ties the ball game in the top of the 9th. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
He was driving the ball so well in this one, finished just a single shy of the cycle. So you know he's probably really happy and maybe just a little disappointed at the same time.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Tulsa Drillers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jamie Schultz earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Drillers, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home.
Great job.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Springfield Cardinals and the Tulsa Drillers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Herbert Mortensen gets the call for game 1 of the series.
Play ball. Out.
Into the box now, J.P. Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
J.P. Cabrera.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need
So digging in now, Andrew Soto, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. From the stretch, there's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's set. The 0-1 swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Into the box now, Marcos Sanchez, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Third, and they could get 2. To second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Standing in, Andrew Soto. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. Ready now, Andrew Soto.
Third baseman, Andrew Soto.
He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Rubio is after it. But he can't get to it, and this might clear the bases. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He'll score easily as they now trail by only 2. Now he's safe at second as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business
the
right
left
now.
fielder, Chris Taylor.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez,
Now
as
batting,
he'll look to bring
first
home that
baseman,
tying run from second with a
Hanley
base hit into the outfield.
Ramirez.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Rocky Gale, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Gale.
Pollock, the runner at 3rd. Soto over at 2nd. Ramirez on at 1st with 2 down. And he popped him up. Sosa onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the run is in to score from 3rd. And the runner stuck in a pickle between 3rd base and home. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Delman Herron. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Delman Herron.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive, snag up. And a poor throw there pulls the first baseman off the bag, and they're going to hang an error on Ramirez. Digging in, Andrew Soto. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Herron is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Stepping up now, Andrew
batting,
Soto. He's already got 4 RBIs
Andrew
in this one.
Soto.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now an 8-7 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Cardinals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Doug Adams picks up his team-best 14th win in this one. Herbert Mortensen couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Rico Gill hammers down the save, his 25th of the year.
1 error. They left 12 men on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Springfield Cardinals and the Tulsa Drillers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Delman Ament, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Now in the box, Andrew Soto.
Leading
and there you
off for
see
the
his
Drillers,
righty-lefty splits
third
and how they've
baseman,
played out so far
Andrew
this season.
Soto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Now at the plate, Andrew Soto. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus.
Striding in once again, Andrew Soto. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
And
this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
The first baseman, Handley.
Soto takes his lead at third with one away. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
2-0 count, the pitch. This one's down to third. Fernandez is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Andrew Soto will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Heron. And that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Tulsa's out in front here, 8-0.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Castilla.
Is line to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Tulsa took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Delman Ament earned his 9th win of the year. Ollie Engel permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Drillers, 9 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners at first and second and still only 1 out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Andrew Soto.
Line to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Tulsa Drillers and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Glenn Sparkman, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitch.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Soto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Andrew Soto.
Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Taylor. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Macias is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Hanley Ramirez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The 0-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Digging in, Thomas Ruiz is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now a pickoff play at second, and they got him. Now batting, Eric Wood, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Hit down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Andrew Soto, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Alejandro Manzanillo, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ground ball left side, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So striding in, Andrew Soto. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air. Tomlinson is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew Soto.
Andrew Soto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Wood.
Fielder, Eric Wood.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to
1-1.
third. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Stepping in, Geronimo Macias, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Macias.
Now the 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Tulsa led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Rich Denson records his 18th win of the year. Bobby Turner earns the save out of the bullpen, his 33rd of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Drillers, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this
And
presentation
now,
of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Tulsa Drillers and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Alexi Rosas will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
The third baseman, Andrew.
Now at the plate, Andrew Soto. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch, does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning.
Next will be the cleanup hitter,
Now
Andrew Soto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Soto.
First offering on its way. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take. Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stepping into the box,
now
Andrew Soto.
The third baseman, Andrew Soto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Ready to take his hacks again, Andrew Soto, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him, because he's killing them.
So stepping in, Andrew Soto, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly, as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Terrence Gore. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. The 2-2. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time, as he's able to reach base safely.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
12-3 is the way this one ends. Tulsa jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Rolando Connor earns his 8th victory of the season as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Alexi Rosas was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend. Now to the plate, Andrew Soto. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Andrew Soto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Manzanillo ranging back to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they move on top 4-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Soto. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Batty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And a dive, but he's back in. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Slow little roller to third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game, and I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And here now is Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez.
Hit out toward second.
Come on.
And there's out number 2. So striding forward now, Thomas Ruiz, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Ruiz.
The 3-1 pitch. Now the runner's on his way home. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 14 on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Soto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Lang at third, Verdugo on second, Pollock at first, 2 out in the inning. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty D, D-Row.
At the plate, Geronimo Macias. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Soto has it. And that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Hanley Ramirez. You think he can handle first? I do. He came up as a shortstop. He's also dabbled at third base. Big time power, but soft hands over at the 1 bag.
Standing in and working on a fantastic game, Andrew Soto. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And the runner will score from second. The relay throw. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken. And what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Designated hitter.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duff is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Tulsa's out in front here, 16-1. Andrew Soto will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
In now, Andrew Soto. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Taylor. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Taylor.
Sent
ease up right here. You're good.
And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Ramirez.
Soto stands at third with one gone in the inning. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Settling in now, Thomas Ruiz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ruiz.
The runner's breaking for home, and he'll step off. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that, the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. One more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the ninth. The Drillers lead it 18-3.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
18-3 tonight. The Tulsa Drillers rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. David Chen earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Grover Boovey couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. Rich Denson takes the rare 3-inning save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.